a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving.
Yo, what is up? It's me. It's King. We're back. We're in the building with another 7,200 second podcast. I got my guy, Coach Donte. He's always in the building. What's going on, Coach?
Hey, it's a great day, Key. You know that. It's a great day. These guys, the World Series, defending World Series champions 2022, just got better. One of the best first basemen in the game. Signed for a 3-year deal today, so I'm very excited. We got better at the first base position. Check out Astros fans. It's going to be more to come in the free agency. I feel it, but I'm ready, man, for talk some sports. Troxel in the building, baby in the building.
My guy, Troxel
in the building. What's good,
going on, Troxel? As always, Shayna, she's always here. But what is going on? Always going on. Just to let y'all know, we are also live on the Empire Sports Empire Network as well. Make sure you tune in and follow, like, and subscribe over there. Links are in the description. We also partnered by Fanatics as well. The link is in the description. Come on, y'all. Y'all need that NFL hoodie. You got it there. And also, we got the promo code for SeatGeek. SEN is the promo code. Save $20 on your first purchase. But we got my guy in the background, Springs TV. Keith, what is going on, Keith?
It's been a long 24 hours, man.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
But let's get into it. Last night's game, Sunday football, we had Philadelphia Eagles go up against the Green Bay Packers, and the Eagles pulled it off 40-33. With a record-breaking rushing night for the Philadelphia Eagles. Donte, we did the game last night. Talk about it, man.
Man, that game, it was a fun game. You know, it was a fun game to actually watch last night. Both teams didn't play any defense, didn't bother about playing any defense last night, but the Eagles had some good offensive plays, starting with Miles Sanders, and Jalen Hurts made the back shoulder throw to Quez Watkins, what was really, really good. And the Eagles offense was clicking last night. But now we talked about all week that the receivers been going through those things at practices where they need to try to hold the football. AJ Brown need to be the main one doing one of that. That's 2 weeks in a row. He came off the football in tough situations right there. So the Eagles offense looked very good. Liked the play calling, liked the aggressiveness of Jalen Hurts using his legs. And I just like the aggressiveness of them giving the ball to Miles Sanders and letting him work. And it paid dividends this last night. But the one thing the Eagles need it's a problem. The running game, the run stopping defense, that's a problem. And the passing game is becoming a problem as well. And the pass rush need to get to the quarterback better. They didn't get to Aaron Rodgers that much. I think they sacked Aaron Rodgers probably one time last night. They didn't get to Jordan Love at all at this time in the game. And they had Jordan Love looking like he's John Elway out there, just throwing darts out there. So other than that, Eagles defense got some holes they need to work on in the off. But other than that, the offense was on point last night.
The Eagles did get to Aaron Rodgers 3 times yesterday.
Okay.
They sacked him 3 times yesterday. But Jalen Hurts, man, Jalen Hurts is proving each and every game that he is this elite quarterback and that he is the real deal. Everybody's saying, "Oh, he can't throw. Look like he can throw to me. All he's doing is just rushing." But you got to realize we don't have Dallas Goedert in the lineup, and I know that's a big key missing piece that we got. So you're going to see a lot more running and passing as well. Notice we didn't have no production to the tight ends at all for the past 2 games because Goddard's been out. Hopefully I think we get him back either next week or the week after. But Keith, what did you think about last night's game?
I just think Philly did what they needed to do. They just made sure that they stayed in front. They simply played what they. This was a game that they could have lost, and they made sure like games like this where you have nothing to really lose from, basic or win from. You got to play every given Sunday, but they did good on primetime to me. It was pretty good.
Went to 10-1. Only lost to the Washington Commanders. But Donte, talk about Jalen Hurts and what does he mean?
I got a question. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like it's a good thing coming up? The playoffs are coming up and everything like that. Do you feel like Philly would need a bye, or would you want them to be able to play consistently through the playoffs?
Well, we're gonna head at number 1 seed. I would want to buy just to get some rest, and because as you see, it gets later on, we're getting injuries. Like a CJ Gardner, he got injured last night. Key piece of the defense, leading the league in interceptions. Definitely need him healthy. Jordan Davis need him back healthy. Maddox. So yes, I would love to have a first round bye. And keep things, get another rest to see who we're playing, and then definitely get matched up for. But Donte, talk about what Jalen Hurts does each and every game and how has he gotten better.
First of all, Jalen Hurts, like I say, he's a native. He's from Houston, right? 25 minutes down the street from my house. So at the end of the day, Jalen Hurts has improved on a lot of his accuracy, not staring down wide receivers. He's improved a lot on his touch. The back shoulder throw that I was talking about, the Quez Watkins, was right there. Good communication between him and the wide receiver, Quez Watkins. He made a bunch of throws to AJ Brown. Some of them, AJ Brown kind of helped him out. Some of them, it was great. But at the end of the day, Jalen Hurts being able to use his legs, have good pocket awareness, stepping up in the pocket when the pressure kind of break down. That's something that he improved on. But like I said again, also having a receiving core that can help those also can help Jalen Hurts gets better as well. But at the end of the day, Jalen Hurts has gotten better on his pass accuracy and getting the ball to the wide receivers as well. And he's got a very strong arm, and his pocket awareness is very impressive. So there's no way to defend Jalen Hurts. That's the one thing he needed was a little bit of accuracy, was a little bit of arm talent to go on, and it looked like he definitely improved on it dramatically this year. But he's playing some good football. And I'm kind of happy for him. Someone, especially that come from out of Houston, right down the street from me, to be able to see him in the NFL and be a quarterback for the Eagles and have some success. That's something good to see that, and him being a leader. That's already he got a winning mentality, holding himself accountable, but being able to put the ball in the right spots and his pocket awareness, being able to step up and just being the extension of the run game that he hasn't definitely improved on a lot of things. So very happy for Jalen Hurts and very proud of him, that he improved.
Most definitely. So Keith, the question is to you: should Green Bay sit Aaron Rodgers for the rest of the season?
I'm a fan of the Love Boat, man. I don't know. Like if he's not healthy, sit him. Like what's the point? Like you guys put him up. You already put the Love Boat against the best team in the NFL. You already threw him out against the Sharks. You might as well let him be out there. He did good. He scored.
Yeah, he didn't do half bad. He scored right now to Christian Watson as well. So he didn't look half bad. Donte, your thoughts on Jordan Love?
He looked good. He looked pretty good. He looked good out there. He looked good out there from the time that we really seen him. You just want to see a guy like that, Jordan Love, full time. And unfortunately, he's not going to get that opportunity because as long as Aaron Rodgers is kind of healthy, Aaron Rodgers is going to want to go back out there, and they're going to put him back out there. But Jordan Love looked pretty good, man. He looked really, really good out there. I mean, the touchdown to Christian Watson. You saw how much zip he had on that ball. Led Christian Watson. He catches it and he throws it in stride, so Christian Watson can catch it and run it down the sideline and beat two people. Beat Marcus Epps and to the sideline. He threw some and the one on the sideline to Allen Lazard. He threw some pretty good passes right there that was right on the money. So I'll say again, he has the sign. He shows signs of being an okay quarterback, but you got to see him full time. You don't get a chance to see him full time because you got Aaron Rodgers. You're not going to take Aaron Rodgers away from the Packers because he just got the money. So what would you do? Would a team trade for him in the near future? trade for him in the near future. So I expect if Aaron Rodgers is hurt as bad as he is, and the Packers are not going to make the playoffs, let Jordan Love, throw Jordan Love in now. See what you got up out of him. Maybe a team buys into him and wants him as a starting quarterback next year. Maybe you do that. If you know you're not making the playoffs, you're 4-8 right now. I don't think you're going to make the playoffs. Let Jordan Love get in now. Let him go in now, show him, see what he got. Maybe if you're not sold on him, and Aaron Rodgers is going to be your future quarterback until he retires, maybe another team take him as a starting QB.
I definitely agree with that. I mean, Green Bay moved up into the draft to get Jordan Love for him to just sit. I mean, look what happened with Brett Favre. They got Aaron Rodgers. He did sit behind him for a long time. So now it's Jordan Love's time to shine. Let him see what he can do, prove himself. Is he ready for the NFL? Is he not? But from the sparks that we seen last night, I think he could, be full time with the Packers once Aaron Rodgers leaves. But we won't know until he goes in there. 4-8, I highly doubt. Even if you run the table, you can get in the playoffs with that. The way the NFC is stacked with these teams right now, it's possible that all 4 NFC East teams could be in the playoffs. So why not just let Jordan Love be the remainder? Let Rodgers get healed, do what he do. I know he's a $50 man, but y'all not going anywhere.
What exactly was his injury? Was it his rib? What is it? Was it his chest?
Well, he was hurt. He had a broken thumb coming into the game and his ribs. He just announced it earlier when I saw it on First Take when he was talking. He had a rib injury and he couldn't really breathe. He couldn't really breathe like that, so he had to be taken out of the game. And he had a broken thumb before he came in. When he came in the actual game, because me and Key saw the pregame when he was wincing on that thumb, so that thumb was hurting him mightily. So again, they're 4-8 at this time. So yeah. I mean, he said if he wants to play on Sunday, so you thinking Coach Matt LaFleur is going to put him in and let him play because that's just Aaron Rodgers. And if you're a quarterback and if you think you're going to play, if you think you're ready to play, they're going to listen to you and put you out there. But if you don't beat the Bears on this coming Sunday, why not give Jordan Love a chance? That show you already got 9 losses and nothing you can do. You cannot make the playoffs. Sit Aaron Rodgers, let him get healthy. Let him get healthy. Put Jordan Love in. Maybe you may not be, the Packers organization may not be sold on Jordan Love, but another team going into next year may want him as a starting quarterback next year, the way he looked last night. Just give him a shot, and maybe another team will take a chance on him.
Yeah, his stock definitely rose. His stock definitely rose from that game. Like, I just hope they just sit him out. Like, with those rib injuries, you're about to go into more cold environments. Like, that's the NFC. That's what they normally are, though. So it's just
I know they got to play Chicago again. I know they got to play the Lions again. And
right, those are
and
cold
those type
environments.
Of December, January is cold.
cold.
And those and rib injury ain't gonna help none. But no, most definitely, I do agree that Rodgers should sit out, give Jordan Love a shot, and definitely we'll see what he got. But let's get to this Monday night preview. Tonight's game is the Indianapolis Colts versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Donte, who you got in this game and why?
Who you said? Who I got?
Yeah.
Oh, I got the Indianapolis Colts. Got the Indianapolis Colts winning this game. I like their defense. They held the Eagles to 17 points last week. The offense struggled. Matt Ryan's back in the lineup, and Pittsburgh just on a good football team this year. This will be probably Mike Tomlin's first losing season that he's ever had in his coaching career. This will be his first losing season. So, again, the quarterback situation, Kenny Pickett, give him more time for next year. He's not good this year, but give him more time. Next year, he should be better. They do got Matt Ryan, Jonathan Taylor. They're going to establish the running game, get Michael Pittman Jr. involved. I believe the Colts still can have an outside shot of making a wild card situation. But at the same time, I think if they lose this game, their season will be officially be over. But they play hard for Jeff Saturday. I like the way Jeff Saturday is coaching them. One thing I got up out of his press conference, he said, I never coached a day of football in my life, NFL in my life, but I am a leader of men. and those guys are playing for Jordan. Them guys are playing for Jeff Saturday. So I got the Colts. At home. I think they're in Indianapolis too. I got the Colts winning this football game, regardless of where it's at.
How much you got them by?
I got them in a close game. I think it's gonna be a close, kind of low scoring game. I got them 24-21, Indianapolis.
Who you got, Keith?
You know, I don't like the Steelers at all. So, you know, I'm gonna need, after we lost, I'm gonna need them to lose. You know what I'm saying? keep them down there. You know what I'm saying? Keep them down there. But like you said, Coach Saturday's definitely doing his thing right now. He's definitely showing leadership. He's definitely the team is basically molding to him as more of a leader. And I feel like they're just gonna be able to get it done. I feel like the Steelers don't go to Pickens. They're not using Pickens the right way. And then I just feel like there's no chemistry really. And normally there's like a brotherhood with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't feel like they have that anymore right now. When they first had their first game against Cincinnati this year, the coach bought them all black Air Force Ones. You know what I'm saying? It was time for a fight. I don't feel like they have that fight in them anymore after all that. So I feel like it will be close. I feel like it will come down to the fourth quarter, but if they don't have Najee Harris with at least 30 what do you call it?
Yards.
30
carries.
Carries. 30 carries. Yeah. They're in trouble. They're going to be in trouble. If you're forcing Pickett to throw that ball, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, I got Indianapolis.
Somehow, some way, I got a feeling that Pittsburgh gonna pull this game out. You got Najee Harris, you got George Pickens, the rookie, who's emerging to be a good receiver. You still got Johnson. I know Claypool's going, so now Johnson and Pickens can definitely get their shine. You still got Pat Freiermuth over there as the tight end, but Pittsburgh's defense is what it is for me. They definitely can pressure Matt Ryan. You know, TJ Watt's back there. TJ Watt's back. Minka Fitzpatrick. I still think this defense is still elite enough to win games. So I think they're going to pull it out and beat the Colts. It's going to be a close game. It's not going to be a blowout or anything. I say about 7. So I'm gonna go 21-14 maybe, somewhere in that range. Or 27-21, somewhere in that 28-21. Let's go that somewhere in that range. But Pittsburgh will win by 7. Pittsburgh will definitely win by 7.
I definitely need you to be like that because I'm trying to win this pick'em still. I went
10-5 to this week.
I only lost 3. I've lost 3.
Oh, you lucky. But we do got some news too. The Chiefs have signed fumbleitis Melvin Gordon to the practice squad. What is the Chiefs thinking? Do they really need a running back that bad?
No, they don't need a running back that bad. But like I say, Melvin Gordon going from the Denver Broncos to the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh my goodness, crazy shit, man. Kansas City just keep getting the guys, and they just keep trying to do whatever it takes to win another Super Bowl. But like I say, I don't think it's a bad move for Kansas City. I think he ain't gonna be nothing more but a backup, or in case someone get hurt. Melvin Gordon still got it. He just put the ball on the ground too much. I believe Isaiah Pacheco is the future running back for this team. This guy is really good, bro. In the passing game, in the run game, he runs hard. And also Sky Moore, he's emerging. That's one of the guys that I scouted in the draft on out of Western Michigan. So again, them rookies are coming on strong for the Kansas City Chiefs. It don't matter how bad you think the roster or how weak you think the roster is for Kansas City. When you got that guy, Patrick Mahomes, pretty much anytime, that goes for any team. When you got a quarterback that can consistently keep you in games, football games, you got every opportunity for every player to get better. And he motivates guys, he gets guys going, and he create opportunities for other players to be successful. Same way with Lamar Jackson. That wasn't his fault yesterday. The defense just was bad. Defense was bad. at the worst part of the game, which you expect. You had a fumble by Gus Edwards that gave them that resulted into a field goal. Lamar Jackson threw a pretty pass to Deshaun Jackson. I mean, that was a bomb. If you didn't watch that, that was a goddamn bomb he threw to him. And many people said he can't throw, but that bomb right there look good to me. But again, quarterbacks like that can keep you in any ball game. They can elevate players around them. I mean, again, hey, Patrick Mahomes just that dude. So I believe they'll be fine. He will come back in. He will either come in as a backup or will someone get hurt. Melvin Gordon is a good insurance pickup.
Also, you got Jared McKinnon. What are we talking about?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Are they trying to trade Jared McKinnon or something? Like, I don't understand why. Is he gonna run kickoff returns? I don't know what they're about to do with him. Like, I like Pacheco and I like McKinnon. You know what I'm saying? When Clyde comes back, you know, I don't know. I like their running backs right now.
Yep, I do.
They're decent. I don't know what that was for. Maybe it was. I don't know. I don't know what that was for. I still feel like if they like being around Patrick Mahomes is going to make you a better player anyway, regardless.
Yep,
it's going to make you a better player. But I just feel like it wasn't needed. If they wanted to do something, they should have did something with like go find somebody on the defensive line. If that's what you were looking for. More pass rushers. So,
and plus the Chiefs' defense isn't that bad this year.
Exactly.
Yep. They've been actually pretty solid this year.
Chris Jones is doing his thing.
Yep.
All right, y'all. It's that time. We are going to Coach's list. We got Coach Donte's top 5 performers from any team. It don't got to be for the NBA. It could be for the NBA, MLB. It don't matter who it's from. Coach, what is your top 5? From
right,
5
so you know how they do on Blues Clues, Key and Keith, handy dandy. You got your notebook out. So let me get you. All right. Number 4, we're going to college basketball. Y'all know I've been doing a lot of college basketball lately. I'm trying to get an early look at these early draft prospects. Not saying this guy's a draft prospect. I don't know if he's coming out. But he was a part of giving the number one team in the nation, North Carolina, their first loss.
Talk about
this weekend. Iowa State guard Caleb Gill, 38 minutes, 11 for 15 from the field, 7 for 11 from 3, 31 points. That is number 5 for me. An impressive game. And guess what? After they lost that one game, they went on and lost the second game as well against Alabama. So North Carolina is on some real struggles right now. And I'm sorry about my boy Cool Kane. So again on that one. So number 4, we got to show the ladies some love too, don't we, Key? We got to show the women's basketball some love. They play hard as the men. All right. So we got this nice little forward out of Michigan. Emily Kinsler, 39 minutes, 10 for 13 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3. We have 26 points, 13 rebounds. That look like Aaliyah Boston numbers right there from South Carolina right there. That look like Aaliyah Boston numbers from South Carolina right there. 26 and 13 for Emily Kinsler from Michigan. So again, she is number 4 on my list. And number 3, we go to the NBA. And if you haven't seen this performance, I encourage you to go look at the stats and go watch this performance. Zubac, Velixi Zubac, 36 minutes, 14 of 17 from the field, 31 points. Y'all want to guess how many rebounds he had? Do y'all want to guess how many rebounds this guy had? 29 rebounds, 31 and 29. 31 and 29 rebounds. That is crazy. That is crazy. 29 rebounds. There you go, Gene. 29 rebounds, man. So, hey, Gene, trust me, I got it. I look everywhere. So that is number 3 for me. But number 2, we go to college football. We go to the best rivalry in football. We go to one of the best rivalries. I don't know if it's the best rivalry. We go to Michigan or Ohio State, where you have Donovan Edwards, 22 carries, 216 yards, 2 tubs, and he just gashed the Ohio State Buckeyes. My goodness, he just gashed them yesterday. Once that Buckeyes defense wore down, Donovan Edwards gave it to him. But you're gonna say, Coach Donte, what performance can be better than that? What performance could be better than this? Well, I'll tell you. How about Josh Jacobs from the Las Vegas Raiders? He gave Cool Kane 89 points on fantasy. 89 points on fantasy by himself. You know what stats he have? 33 carries, 229 yards, 2 tubs, 6 passes completed to him, and 74 yards, 300 yards total for Josh Jacobs. That is the coach's list for this weekend.
Yo, give it up for Coach Donte and his top 5 performances of the week. Gene said he shocked you and got Hurts on your list. He said,
nah. Like I said, I think it was better performance than Jalen Hurts. I think Josh Jacobs that week had a better performance. That was a better performance than Hurts. Someday he's gonna be on the list though. Someday he will be there. But not this week.
It was prime time, so I mean I get it.
All right, so getting back into the topics here in the NFL, did Mike White take the job from Zach Wilson?
Hell yeah, he did. Hell yeah, he took the job for Zach Wilson. I think Zach Wilson for right now, as long as he with the Jets, he's gonna be a backup. I think he's gonna be a backup. You saw how well this team played for Mike White yesterday. Even though if it was against Trevor Siemian and the Chicago Bears, this defense continues to be legit. And Mike White came in and played a hell of a game. So hell yeah, that's no question to be asked. As long as he's in New York, he will be benched. Don't be surprised if Zach Wilson be a backup from here on out. You can't have guys like that on the team that's not motivating his own teammates, that the receivers don't get a bond with, that the receivers don't like, the team don't like as a whole. Not on the same page with the coaches. You can't have a player or head coach in now that's losing the locker room, and that's exactly what Zach Wilson done. He is too immature and he is too childish right now. And Mike White still gives them a good chance to win. And you saw how this team played for Mike White yesterday. So Mike White, hell yeah, I think he keeps the job. I don't think Zach Wilson gets it back. Or if Mike White gets hurt, Flacco will be thrown in now before Zach Wilson.
Keith.
I mean, he only missed 6 passes, had like 315 yards, 3 tutties. Hey, it's over with.
I just feel like the Jets rallied around him more. Like they had more confidence and played well. When Zach is in there, it's just I don't know. It's just offensive flat, everything. Once he got benched, then he want to cry and care about it. No, like you had your chance to prove things. When you got hurt, Flacco came in and lit it up, and then you come in, you stink it up, and now Mike White is in there. You might as well. I think Mike should just be in there the remainder of the season. I know they're in a playoff race right now with that AFC East division is hot too. Why not keep him in there?
Plus, I don't want people to say, "Oh, it was the Chicago Bears. That's the reason why." No, he played great regardless. There's a lot of teams that played against the Bears, and not a lot of people only had 6 misses. What was he? 22 for 28.
So here's Damian. How can you criticize or play a QB off a rookie season? It's only his first year in the pros. This is the second year.
This is second year.
Second year.
Stop just talking, Damian. Stop just talking, Damian, and know the facts. That's the second year in the league. No excuse. It's second year.
And he has no accountability. I agree with that, too.
They're 7-4. That's scary.
It's 7-4. Right. So, Keith, since you're up here, I know we got to talk about your Ravens.
You didn't think
it was one of the questions on my list anyway.
He thought he got out the
It was a question on my list anyway.
You walked right into it.
And then Dean brought up a good question. So, of course, we got to talk about it. So, the Ravens are 3rd in the league when it comes to losing leads in the 4th quarter. You know, that's been their Achilles heel. Because of this, yes, y'all are tied for the AFC North.
We're in the lead.
Or we
We're in the
finish
lead.
that question, huh?
We're in the lead.
So, are the Ravens pretenders or contenders?
I'm gonna be honest. I can't be biased no more, man. Look, I'm tired of this. As a fan, I'm tired of this. Right now, you got to say pretenders. Right now, you have to say pretenders because of the fact that they can't get the job done. You can't ask them. You can't ask them to change for $1. They can't give you 4 quarters. It just won't happen. It just won't happen. Games like this, like I said with Philly, when they just played, these are games that you're supposed to win. You have to win these games if you're wanting to beat the Bills in the playoffs, the Titans in the playoffs, the Chiefs in the playoffs. These are games that you're supposed to be able to get through to get to where you need to be at. 7-4 is cool, but we've been there before. It's about playoffs. It's about getting the whole game through. If you can't do it right now, what are you going to do in the playoffs? It hurts. It hurts. We can't
Donte,
beat 4 teams.
And we're going to let you answer Gene's question. Does Lamar stay in Baltimore?
Yeah.
I think he does. I think they find a way to pay him. And Baltimore, I don't think they can afford to lose Lamar Jackson. So it's instant pressure for Baltimore. It's instant pressure for Baltimore after this season. They will be under instant pressure to try to get him signed. So I think they find a way to sign him. I think they find a way to sign him and give him his money. But like I say, I could be wrong at the same time. I mean, Lamar Jackson, he did enough. He did enough for him to get his money, especially for Baltimore, for Baltimore Ravens, for this organization. And Lamar Jackson, I believe, ever since he became a Baltimore Raven, the Baltimore Ravens, since last year, you put last year, they've been a playoff team. They've been a competitive playoff team, except for last year. Lamar Jackson, even then, was 8-3. 8-3 when everything fell apart because of injuries last year, pretty much. So they have been a playoff team every single season since Lamar been in the playoffs. So he did take this organization up under his wing, and he did do a lot of things for this organization, and he deserves to be paid for this organization in Baltimore. So if he doesn't get paid, someone else is gonna definitely put that money out there, and they're gonna definitely pay Lamar Jackson his money and what he's worth. And he's his own agent, I believe. He's his own agent. So again, that puts a lot of pressure on this Baltimore Ravens team. And Baltimore Ravens are pretenders, like Keith said. They think about it. They were up big against the Miami Dolphins. That defense fell apart in the fourth quarter. They were up big against the Buffalo Bills. The defense fell apart again in the fourth quarter when it matters the most. They were up in this game. You had Cleveland, they fell apart. You had you was up in this game against the Jaguars. You had a Gus Edwards fumble that resulted into a field goal. Lamar Jackson goes down there. He goes down there. I think he scores a touchdown. But guess what? Trevor Lawrence led this defense, fell apart again, and got the 2-point conversion. So other than now, this defense has not played well. This defense has been a disappointing defense this year. So I would say they pretenders, man. It's just a fourth quarter lapses. You're seeing it over and over and over again. You keep seeing the same stuff. Fourth quarter lapse. They lost to the Giants again. They lost to the Giants on a turnover, which was by Lamar Jackson. But if you want to be contenders for the title, you got to be able to beat teams like the Jaguars. You got to beat teams like my Houston Texans. You got to beat these under 500 teams. And right now, the Ravens hasn't done it.
Hold on. First of all, Lamar went 16 for 32 yesterday. You know what I'm saying? You're not being they're driving all the way down and then just not being able to score in the red zone. Also, it's not just Lamar's fault, but you got to be able to, if you can drive you can drive that long and then stop and then have to kick a field goal at the 12. Something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's only had one good game, only one 300-yard game, and that was against the Miami Dolphins.
I need to know what was y'all thinking about. I know it was towards the end. Justin Tucker really was going to hit a 67-yarder.
He made it in practice. He made it in the warm-ups.
I mean, he had the distance. It was just I didn't think he put a lot of leg in that. He had the distance. It was right down the middle. If you look, it was right down the middle. It was just short. It was just short. It was right down the middle. He could have made it.
It was crazy, and it was his own record that he was trying to break.
I was like, there is no way he's kicking this from 60 seconds.
Man,
it looked good though.
It did. Hey, it was right down the middle. It wasn't even close to going to the left or the right. That was right down the middle, literally, right there.
Yep.
Big Simple, what's going on, man? What's going on, Big Simple? That was if you would have made that, Lord have mercy.
Oh, y'all wouldn't have been able to talk to me. Y'all wouldn't have been able to say that to me, man.
What's going on, All White? All right, so we got Deshaun Watson coming back. He's going up against his old team this week. But before we talk, before Deshaun Watson gets in and he's practicing, Brissett said he had to go out with a bang because he ain't playing no more. So he did get a win against the Tampa Bay Bucks. How bad was this Bucks loss to the Browns? Donte.
It was really bad. But I don't think it would be bad enough for them to lose the division because I think the Falcons lost yesterday against the Commanders. I don't think the loss will be bad for the division, but it is a bad loss coming off a bye week, going to Cleveland. That shows you how tough of an environment playing in Cleveland is. So it's a pretty bad loss. It's a really pretty bad loss. Offense again is struggling. Can't put that much points on the board. And you got to give credit to Jacoby Brissett. That throw that he made to Amari Cooper was amazing, but also the route that Amari Cooper ran was really, really good that he ran. So give credit to Cleveland. They came in, they outplayed them, and they outcoached the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in that game yesterday. And unfortunately, it's a pretty bad loss. But it also was a trap game for the Buccaneers going in there and playing against Cleveland Browns. That's not an easy place to play it. That's not a really easy place to play it. And Myles Garrett did get a sack on Tom Brady as well. He did get a sack on Tom Brady, so the defense did their job pretty good. But yeah, you just got to give credit to the Browns. They came in and they played hard, and that's a tough place to play. But it's a bad loss for us. It's a bad loss coming off a 2-week bye, coming off pretty much a bye week. You had a fresh you got some fresh legs, but it won't be so bad because they're gonna win that division. The division aren't good. It's not really good.
Trap came off the bye when Brissett is a lame duck week. Tristan Wirfs, another big key piece on that offensive line. He's gonna be out 3 to 4 weeks. So what does that mean for Tampa Bay moving forward, Keith?
I just feel like they're just happy to have one home game on the playoffs. I think that's how they're cool with. Simple. Everything's really breaking down. There's really no chemistry there. They're just doing what they need to do to win their division. Simple.
Donte, is Tristan Wirfs going to be a factor for them?
Somebody when he comes back?
Well, no, he's out 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah. It's gonna be a huge loss for him. They already had 2 offensive linemen missing coming into the season. They already had 2 offensive linemen missing. So yeah, anytime you have some friction on the offensive line or an injury on the offensive line, it does hurt. It does hurt. So it's gonna be a huge loss.
What exactly was his injury?
His ankle.
Dang.
Linemen and ankles. So let me see what the stats was because I know he couldn't get clicking with Mike Evans. Mike Evans only had 2 catches for 31 yards yesterday.
Chris Godwin had 100.
Chris Godwin had 1 reception in the tub. He was really putting Chris Godwin. So, but I don't know. It still might be again. I still think that division is a toss up. who's to say that the Falcons can get their act together and turn things around and take that division? But we'll see. It's a toss up in the air right now. We all know that the Panthers ain't doing nothing, and neither is the Saints. So they're gonna be trap games. They're gonna be the teams that's gonna be trap games for people. But which team is the best in the NFL right now? Kansas City, Philly, or Miami?
Kansas City. Then I would say Kansas City, Philly, then Miami. Basically, yeah. I mean, I like both teams. I wish I could see them play each other. I wish I could see Kansas City and Philly actually play each other. But maybe it's a good thing that they don't. Maybe they do see each other in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So, Kansas City and Miami. That's gonna be we gotta see what they are like in the playoffs. Kansas City knows how to be they're a veteran playoff team. They know what it's like. Miami. When's Miami been in that magnitude yet? We don't know. So, but Philly, I feel like Philly, they proved what they needed to do against Minnesota. They proved what they needed to do against Dallas. Every time they're really tested, they come through. So we'll have to see. We just have to see. I feel like both teams have been tested. Both Kansas City and Philly have been tested, but I don't feel like Miami's above either one of those.
I'll tell you who you got.
I got Kansas City, man. I got Kansas City, the best team in football. Now, I think the Eagles are the best team in the NFC. I think that's clearly by far they're the best team in the NFC. But I think for us all around football, I think Kansas City is the best team in the league. Like I say, they got the playoff experience. They've been there. They done that. They know how to climb down when the time is right. I'll say they're just a very good all-around squad. And look at the weapons that Patrick Mahomes has. They're okay players. They're okay players. I'm not gonna call them bums because they are in the NFL. So again, you got Juju Smith-Schuster who's having an okay season. You have Valdez-Scantling. You have You have a rookie Sky Moore. You have a rookie Isaiah Pacheco. You still got Travis Kelce, but Travis Kelce is the main thing people key up on in that receiving core, and everybody else being able to step up. And you got Sky Moore being able to step up and give them some big play production at the receiving core. And Isaiah Pacheco has been a nice little 6-7 round gem. So again, man, I think Kansas City is the best team in the NFL. And Patrick Mahomes, man, he's still that dude with these type of weapons that he got right now. Not no world beaters outside of Travis Kelce. Got a rookie running back, got a rookie wide receiver in the slot, and Sky Moore, Valdez-Scantling, and Juju Smith-Schuster. Yeah, I got to give it to the Kansas City Chiefs. For what they doing with those weapons, I got to give it to them.
So you're saying Patrick doing his Brady imitations, average wide receiver, great tight end. All he do is win.
He don't have great wide receivers, but he have a great tight end. He don't have great wide receivers. He have a great tight end.
I mean, that definitely do sound like Brady when he had the Patriots that 1 year. You know, nobody knew who Hernandez or even Gronk was, and Wes Walker and Chris Hogan, and then you had the Amendolas. Like he was making everybody great.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Chris. He has average receivers. Juju Smith-Schuster hasn't done nothing since his first year. Since Antonio Brown left the Pittsburgh Steelers, Juju Smith-Schuster has not put up not 1,000-yard season yet since Antonio Brown left. Since Antonio Brown left, and since he wanted to become a number one receiver. Valdez-Scantling, I don't think he's never put up a 1,000-yard season. Scott Moore is a rookie. So, I mean, he's doing good with average wide receivers and a developing receiver in Scott Moore, rookie Scott Moore, and a rookie running back in Isaiah Pacheco. So, yeah, you got to give it to him.
Do you think they're rookie? I mean, do you think they're average, or do you think they're above average receivers?
They're average receivers. They're just plain average receivers. They're not above average. They're just plain average wide receivers. They just good enough. They just do enough to be starters. That's it.
Juju
They're
ate
like
all
role
day,
player
he
receivers.
scraps. Same for MBS off of Adams' pleat. Yep, I agree with that. Definitely agree with that. All right. So y'all know what happened the latest for OBJ. He wasn't in any trouble or anything, but he did get kicked off the plane. I don't know if he was tired or whatever, but the airlines told him to get off. He didn't want to get off or put on a seatbelt. He got off the plane. So for again, no legal trouble is necessary. But will teams look at this? Would that you think that will hurt his, I guess, the contract he might get? I'm sure he wants more than a 1-year deal and be Reynolds and hop all over the place. Do you think this latest incident will kill a contract or how much he's going to get?
I think it kills on how much he's going to get. I don't think he would get a longer contract than probably 1 year coming off an ACL injury. I don't think he would get a longer contract, but I do think I do think it kind of hurts the money a little bit, but it does hurt. You can say it also is going to hurt the contract, but I don't think he's going to get no more than a 1 year proven deal to see how healthy he is. He's just coming off an ACL injury, and he's already demanded no more than a 1 year contract. I would throw him a 1 year contract at him. And if he doesn't take it, then it's fine. I'll just move on. So he just coming off an ACL injury. So yeah, I think it's a possibility, but I still think a team is going to put a gamble on him, a playoff team.
Yeah, he's right. It's really the money. Everybody's he's still a jackpot. You know what I mean? He's still OBJ, but it's just how much money you're going to get. I think that's about it. He hit every key.
He actually narrowed it down. I mean, not there. The Giants, the Cowboys, and Buffalo. He's going to be visiting. I still think he's going to Buffalo. So that's where I think he's going to go. He's going to go to Buffalo.
Where do you think he's going?
So what his options is Buffalo, Dallas, and who else?
The Giants.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Cowboys. It's still warm out there. It's warm in Dallas. It's warm in Dallas. He was just in LA.
If he goes to Dallas. Jesus, if he goes to Dallas, we will not hear the end of it from Cowboys fans. His recovery.
Y'all gonna hear it all day. Y'all gonna hear that. Y'all ain't never.
It's not like he's a young and up and coming talent of them or either. Big Simple says, Cowboys, what's going on, old man?
Old man, what's good, man? Old man, how you doing?
All right, what else we got?
Oh man, you recovered? You recovered? You don't need to be in the health home, huh?
Oh yeah, he did. He did say that. Damn, he did.
Yeah, you don't need to be in the health home after Kirk Cousins beat you, huh?
He said, I finally gave in. The Patriots season done. Don't worry, I won't need to put up myself in the mental hospital.
Look like y'all last in the division, boy. Y'all just imagine if they finish behind the Jets, just like old man said. They look like y'all gonna finish behind the Jets this year. Oh my god, that would be crazy.
Oh no, don't say that. Say it ain't so. I could see OBJ going to the Giants, especially if Rodgers goes over there after this season. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going anywhere. It's either he goes somewhere else, or he either come back with the Packers, or he retires. I don't see him getting traded to go nowhere else. OBJ was eating edibles with waiters from the Cavs. I will not have the Patriot slander.
hey, that's coming for a Patriot man called old man. He said if the Jets, if the Jets finish in front of him, he may put himself in the mental hospital. If the Jets finish in front of them,
yeah, no, he's a Patriot fan. You don't gotta worry about that. I thought I had more videos. All right, so have the Broncos hit rock bottom?
Have the Broncos hit rock bottom?
So. I hope so. We play them next week. I hope so. I hope so.
You said how the Broncos hit rock bottom?
Have they hit rock bottom?
Is that a question that really need to be asked right there? Have they hit rock bottom? They hit rock. They've been hit. They hit rock bottom. They've been hit rock bottom a long time ago this season. They hit rock bottom. They hit rock bottom against the Colts game. But yes, they have absolutely did. It's clear they're not making the playoffs. Nathaniel Hackett's gonna get fired this season. He's gonna get fired. This is his last and final season being a head coach. Nathaniel Hackett. And you never, out of all my years of watching Russell Wilson play football, you never seen nobody get up in his face like that. I've never seen nobody get up in his face like that and just talk smack to him. I never seen that. But other than that, like I say, their offense just hasn't clicked. And they've been healthy throughout the whole year. That offense they had the receiving core throughout the whole season. Their defense has been good. Their defense have not been a problem at all. The offense is just plain garbage. So yes, the hell yeah, they hit rock bottom.
Trade Russell Rodgers, make Wolf City's happy. So how do you fix this team going? Clearly not this year. Ain't nothing fixable. But next year, going into next year, what do the Broncos need to do?
It starts with the coaching situation, the head coaching situation. It starts with that. I'll say you're gonna assume you have the quarterback, you have the receiving core, you have a good defense who has not been a problem, but it's gonna basically start with the coaching situation. That's the one element and one key. That's the one key. It's gonna start with the coaching situation.
How do you get outplayed by Sam Darnold? Yeah, and then you gotta go. I say once Hackett goes, I think maybe Russ will be better. I feel like Hackett is holding Russell back in things because I feel like if Russell don't like his plays, I feel like he should be able to change him at the line. You a Super Bowl quarterback, you know when stuff don't work, switch it. But I think that Nathaniel Hackett is holding them back. I think Denver thought that Aaron Rodgers was going to Denver, so they got Nathaniel Hackett, who worked well with Aaron Rodgers before in Green Bay. They thought he was coming over to Denver. Now that blew up in their face. Now they got Russell Wilson. It's two different quarterbacks.
Damien, I got a question to ask you. You said Russell Wilson has not done nothing since the Super Bowl. What has Sam Darnold done in the league? Answer the question. What has Sam Darnold done? What has he done in the league? Answer the question.
Leave him alone.
Now, because he always say somebody has not done nothing in the league, and I come back with the same question. What has Sam Darnold done in this league? What has he done in the league? You tell me. You answer the question. You tell me what has Sam Darnold done in this league? What has he done? And if you don't come back with an answer, I'm gonna time you out and put you in timeout. So you can sit in the corner if you don't answer the question. So you can sit in the corner for a little minute. You don't answer the question. What has Sam Darnold done in the league?
Agree to disagree.
How is Russell a diva? Wait. Pause. Time out. How is Russell a diva? Russell Wilson, you never hear his name in the news. Never ever. Russ is like the most chilled quarterback player you ever heard of. He doesn't get into any trouble. So how is he a diva?
Oh, the only part is you got to contact somebody to get in touch with him. You can't legit call him. That's what I've heard. That's the only thing I can hear.
That's what Marshall did. That's what Beast Mode said. That's what Richard Sherman said. You gotta talk to his manager to get in contact with him. Just to get in contact with him. But I mean, maybe that's a good thing too.
That's the only thing Damien come up and say. Well, no player hasn't done nothing in this league. Lamar Jackson hasn't done nothing in this league. Ever since Russell Wilson has won a Super Bowl, he has not done nothing. James Harden has done nothing in the league. So Sam Darnold, who you defend all the time, what has he done in the league?
Yeah.
And I'm providing you to come. Yep.
Lamar had that tweet, but it's deleted. But yeah,
you better come back with an answer because this. I put my arrow right up on this timeout button too.
That is right. He is mixed. He is half white.
I'm about to say timeout. Apple juice. He about to get some apple juice and animal crackers. It's about to be timeout time.
What has Sam Darnold done in this league? You haven't answered the question.
You said that's not fair. Sam Darnold is poop. He was pooping college.
What has he done in the league again, Damian? Answer the question. Is either a nothing or something. Answer the question. I didn't ask you that. What has he done in the league?
All
And he
you
had
gotta say
4
is
and
nothing,
5
Damian.
years.
Just say nothing, bro.
All
Just
he
say
had
nothing.
is 5 years, and you said he had an unfair shot. He had 5 years as a starter.
Damian, you
And
don't
threw
deserve
more
timeout.
interceptions than he threw touchdowns.
Damian,
So you answer the
deserve
question.
timeout, bro.
He escaped New York. He did escape New York, but he still ain't do nothing.
I got him, Anthony. I'm waiting until he answer my question. He's either something or no. What has he done? Name the MVPs. Name the Super Bowls. Name the all NFL pro team. Name anything. What has Sam done? Has Sam done anything of that? Give me a yes or no.
Damian, just say nothing, bro. Just say nothing, Damian.
Just give me a yes or no question. I just need a yes or no answer. Has he done any of that? But Russell Wilson has done that. But has he done any of that?
I
Just
keep
give me an
telling you, Coach, he see ghosts like no others.
I know he do.
Hey guys, I gotta get ready for wrestling practice. I appreciate you guys for real.
All right.
I love this show.
Sam
All right, so
Darnold.
let me time my mic. Let me go on time my mic. He hasn't answered my question.
Oh my God, he played.
He hasn't. See, Damian can answer a question to everybody, but he backpedal when someone asks him a difficult question. I'll time you out for that. You did not answer my question. Wow, he got a win yesterday against a bad Broncos team. He got a win yesterday. Okay.
He is. It's something about UFC quarterbacks. The only USC quarterback who didn't stink. Carson Palmer, and I maybe get a slight edge to Mark Sanchez because he did take the Jets to 2 AFC championship games. But Carson Palmer is the only UFC quarterback who didn't stink it up.
Yeah, who didn't stink it up? Carson Palmer probably is the best quarterback to ever come out of USC.
His biggest accolade, he beat Russell Wilson.
He beat Russell Wilson, his biggest accolade.
And he keeps the bench nice and warm. Yes, he does.
Yep.
Should the Raiders pay Josh Jacobs? Or
yes.
if the Raiders don't pay for Josh Jacobs, who will take him?
Yes, they should pay Josh Jacobs. His first 5 weeks, I believe he was the best running back in football. And after that performance yesterday, they stopped giving him the football for the last 3 weeks, last 2 to 3 weeks. Now they all of a sudden give him the football and he carries them to a win, to a 300-yard game. Yes, he deserves to get paid. He deserves to get his money. If he don't get his money, I can see him going to a variety of teams. Maybe where the Patriots can gamble on him. How about the Eagles would be a good choice because Miles Sanders is a free agent. Will they pay him or will they go after Josh? They can go after Josh Jacobs. So again, I can see it with a multitude of teams. I think a lot of teams will be interested paying Josh Jacobs money. Paying Josh Jacobs. Carolina can use another running back, but it depends on whether he want to go to a winning organization or whether he just want the money. So I think a multitude of teams will be looking at Josh Jacobs if he doesn't get paid, but I think he deserves this money with the Raiders.
Most definitely, because he's been balling. He got the game-winning touchdown yesterday. I mean, what more can you ask? He's definitely been running his behind off. But if the Raiders mess up and don't want to pay him, they can't franchise him because they didn't pick up his 5th-year option. So they either got to offer him something or that man gonna walk.
Yep.
That is a nice duo to build around and Adams and Jacobs.
Yep, that is. I think the Raiders need to pay him his money. He needs to pay him his money. If I'm Josh Jacobs, I'll be tired. I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to play up on a franchise tag. I wouldn't like to play up on a franchise tag. The season that he's having this year, if it weren't for Josh Jacobs, this team could have lost pretty much every game they played. Could have pretty much lost every game they played or just won 2 games. Been 2-9.
But that definitely was a good game yesterday between them and the Seahawks. It definitely could have went either way. Seahawks just, I don't know how they let Josh. I don't know how Josh did. And he ran up the middle. He went right down the middle at that. So I don't understand who's to blame for that. Who didn't tackle Seattle? Pete Carroll probably fussing somebody out over there. Tom Brady will get on the streak and start winning next week. I think BB will be all over him trying to sign him because Harris can't stay healthy. BB did try to sign Fournette. Yeah, we know Tom Brady old, but hey, Brady ain't the GOAT for a reason.
Yep.
He definitely ain't the GOAT for a reason. But let's go ahead and get into make sure I answered everything here before we move on. Josh Jacobs. Should Kent Cliffberry be on the hot seat? If he's not going to be on the hot seat, who else needs to be on the hot seat?
I'm gonna pass on that question. I'm gonna pass on that.
Only reason why I brought it up because what's the name? I was watching ESPN earlier today, and Stephen A. said he don't think he deserves to be on the hot seat.
Well, Stephen A. Smith, 1000% disagree with you. Cliff Kingsbury will lose his job after this season. Nathaniel Hackett and Cliff Kingsbury will be out of a job at the end of the season. They both will be expecting pink slips after the season. And he should have got a pink slip after the San Francisco 49ers game. He should have been fired on the field after that one, after that performance that the team put up. So yes, he should be fired, and he is up on the hot seat.
Because the reporters asked him, "Are you worried? Are you worried about your job being in jeopardy?" He said no. He keep playing till he's 65. He the GOAT. Tom Brady, you're old. I love you. Love to support other teammates. I want to go. Great job for my team. So no retirement in my future. Kingsbury, Hackett, McDaniels are on the hot seat. I agree. All of them should be on the hot seat, but I think two of them goes. I don't think.
I think Cliff Kingsbury and Nathaniel Hackett goes. I'm not sure if. Well, I don't think Josh McDaniels goes because already came out and said Al Davis said he's the guy. McDaniels is the guy.
Yeah,
he's the guy. He's not letting him go.
He ain't letting him go.
He said he's not.
We brought him in here because he can win games and blah blah blah. And the Raiders stink. Raiders are absolute trash this year.
But to be honest, I think the Raiders are going into a secret rebuild. To be honest. Because it's the reason why Derek Carr come out and say all the stuff he said in that press conference. I think they really going into a secret rebuild, to be honest. To really be honest. I think they're going into a secret rebuild.
Sean Payton waiting. Cowboys, Arizona, the Chargers. But I can see Sean Payton going to the Chargers if the Chargers don't find their way into the playoffs. Brandon Staley's definitely gonna get fired. And Sean Payton's going to swoop in and take over that job. But, yep, we're going to get into everybody's favorite segment of the day. We get into some fact or fiction.
Let's go.
Fact or fiction, the Bengals will repeat as the AFC North champions.
Fiction. Fact. You said the divisional champion. That's a fact. I got them repeating. I think I got them over ball. I know Baltimore's winning the division, but I think they'll get their win back versus Baltimore. So I'm gonna go fact.
Tampa Bay misses the playoffs.
Fiction. I think they still win it.
The Broncos need to bench Russell Wilson.
Pass.
Oh, really gonna pass?
No, because it's tough. It's tough. Who's the backup though? Who's the backup for him? I need to know.
I don't even know who the backup is.
Well, I'm gonna go fiction.
Lamar is playing his way out of a new contract extension.
Fiction. I think they pay him.
The money you paid him to get. And NFC East will have all 4 teams in the playoffs.
Fiction. I think the Eagles. I'm not gonna count the Eagles. They're in for sure. Cowboys get in, and I think the Commanders get in. I don't think the Giants get in.
Fiction. You paid him too much, so he has to figure it out. I agree. Definitely. That's a $240 man Russell, you better figure it out. Like, I just don't understand why you can't. Let's see. You know what cursed him? Him saying that "let's ride" crap. That's what cursed him.
But Kyle agreed with me. I like that, Kyle. I like that. Fix it.
Yeah, no, I don't think. I think the Giants definitely. I think the Giants.
Yeah, I think the Giants fall out. I think the Commanders and Cowboys make it. Well. I think the Cowboys and the Commanders make it, but I think the Giants be the only one out. Fall out.
Brian Robertson is going to be a stud.
Yep.
Because he was killing Atlanta yesterday, and then I thought Atlanta was going to come back and drive until Mariota come down with that pick. I said, "Oh my god."
The ball was tipped up at the line of scrimmage.
I was like, "Oh no!" I know. Atlanta fans was like cussing out Mariota because Ray was about to score it too, and he was driving and boom.
The boy Martin yesterday was sweating on that one. He sweated out on that one.
All right. I think I only have 3 for this, but
okay.
I don't know what happened to the other ones. But hold on. Something real quick here. I'm about to add this one in here. Just because I don't know where all the videos went. But we about to put this one in here. All right, y'all. While I am tuning this up, let's see. Falcons need to put the rookie in.
Desmond Ridder.
Desmond Ridder, right. I'm like, I mean, Mariota hasn't been playing bad, though.
Mariota's been actually okay. He's been actually decent. He's not playing bad. Good. He's been holding down the fort pretty good.
All right. So, again, here is another segment we like to call that people, y'all. And coming up, number 1 on That's Not How You Treat People, it will be who is on number 1? We're going to go here. 6 against the Orlando and Furkan Korkmaz.
Wow, he finally did something.
Korkmaz don't get much love. Korkmaz don't get much love in the news or in the media, but let's just watch what he does. We're gonna run it back again. Top of the key, he's looking, he fakes behind the back. Passes, step back 3. He was Steph Curry. Splash. Korkmaz was 6 of 7. He had 17 points. He was trying to do the behind the back with the dunk, but the defender came over, so he said step back 3, and I'll take it. So Furkan Korkmaz gets the 3 in the corner. Over there. Let's go to number 2 here. And who made the cut?
Not now. Not Houston.
We got the both of this, but this catch. Look at this.
Man, look at that one-handed catch. Look at that catch.
I don't know who the hell. Put 36.
Oh man.
Or 30.
That's Jackson. His name Jackson.
Jackson.
I think he one of the rookies on that team.
Jackson.
Look at that.
Time.
Man, look at that catch, man. That was a great catch, man. That was an awesome catch. Get his hand held and then catching it like that. That was crazy. That was something crazy.
All right, and we got
pop up in the air and be an interception.
Woo! Look at that catch. Y'all see that catch by D-Hop? Man, this dude catching, man. Oh my God.
DeAndre Hopkins catches
that man
everything
is back. That man back, bro.
What?
Man, that man is back, bro. Look at that catch. Look at reach out and just catch. Oh my God. Oh, look at him just reach out, man, and just bring it in too. That's not an easy job, man. That's not easy to do, man. DeAndre Hopkins said, "Hey, y'all, let me show y'all who I am. Let me show y'all who I am. I'm a top 5 receiver when I'm out here playing."
What he say in Hard Knocks? What he say in the Hard Knocks?
Oh, what he say? You talking about for the Texans? Hey, that man asked him. I forgot the coach. I forgot the coach that asked him. He told him. He said, "Hey, you the best receiver in the game." DeAndre Hopkins said, "I know." DeAndre Hopkins said, "I know." He said, "I know."
All right. And we got one more. Even though the Giants lost, it still was a hell of a catch.
Yeah, that's a hell of a catch. Is that Anthony Brown?
Slayton finally caught the ball.
Is that Anthony Brown? Come on, Anthony Brown. Catch the ball. Go with him. Oh, no, never mind. Darius Slay got it. That's a hell of a catch. Going up there and catching that ball. I mean, good position by Anthony Brown, though. Darius Slayton just wanted it more. He just went up there and got it. The coverage not bad. He's looking at the football. Catch.
Darius Slayton, you finally caught the ball, sir. And yeah, that's not how you treat a moment. So let's go get in here into these picks and predictions of next week's games. Skip my list here. We got week 13, so we got a good, it should be an okay Thursday game, AFC East division matchup. We got the Bills and the Patriots. Who are you picking? What'd you say? Now, why I feel like
I'll pick it. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm Buffalo. My bad.
All right, we got the Titans and the Eagles. The Eagles got a hard hand with Derrick Henry. Who you got?
Upset. I got the Titans.
Steelers and the Falcons.
This is
Are you pleading the fifth?
No, I'm not pleading the fifth. I'm gonna go with the Falcons, I guess. I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
We got the Packers in Chicago.
Then we got the shit bowl. Pass. I'll come back and pick that one.
It don't get no better. Jags and the Lions.
I'll take the Lions.
The Vikings and the Jets.
Vikings and the Jets? Well, I'm going with the upset. I'm going Jets.
We got the NFC East matchup. We got the Commanders going up against the Giants.
I got the Washington Commanders, Giants. I think this is the Giants' downfall. That loss that they had, I think that was their downfall right there. They need that bad, but the Lions lost, they need that bad. I got the Commanders. The Commanders are hot right now. They got a very good defensive line.
We got the Ravens in Baltimore and the Ravens in Denver.
I'm going with the Ravens.
The Browns and the Texans.
Pass. I think the Texans can make this competitive, but they're not going to win. I'm going with the Browns.
Seahawks and the Rams.
I wanted to take an upset so bad, but I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
And the Rams are Al Rob is done for the year. Allen
Okay.
Robinson is done for the year. Chiefs and
He
Bengals.
been done. Chiefs and Bengals.
That should be a good game.
Woo, man, that's a good game. You know what? I'm gonna take the Bengals in the upset. I'm gonna go with Bengals at home.
You got the AFC West division. We got the Chargers and the Raiders.
The Chargers. Not picking the Raiders no more.
And the Colts and the Cowboys.
I'm gonna go with the upset. I'm gonna go with the Colts.
And then that Sunday. Oh man, the Monday night game is the Saints and the Bucks.
Give me the Tom Bay is at home. Give me the Bucks.
All right, y'all. That was your NFL matchup there and picks and predictions. So we on week 13. This season has came and flew. But we got some NBA little topics here. You know, we can't forget about the NBA. Kemba Walker signs with the Mavs. Is that a good or a bad move?
You say what?
Kemba Walker signs with the Mavs. Good or bad?
It's good for some locker room leadership. It's a very good move for some locker room leadership, and also when Luka Doncic is out from some type of games or getting the rest, I believe he can come in and be a backup and help him out. So it's a solid move. It's an okay move.
But what's going on with the Mavs lately? They didn't drop 4.
Right now, they can't seem. Nobody outside of Luka Doncic can't seem to score the basketball. Of Luka playing a lot of ISO basketball, and I don't know what the hell going on with Christian Wood at this point right now. And like I say again, they're just not playing a good team. But I believe they'll get the job done. I believe they'll get it together when in the middle of the season. But right now, this is a combination of them not playing great defense and them not putting the ball in the basket.
All right, and then we got is the Kings for real, or is it too much hype right now?
Too much hype right now. They have a chance to be in a play-in tournament. They have that chance to be in the 10th seed in the 9th seed in the play-in tournament. But it's too much hype right now.
Yeah, because right now they got the 6th seed, so they would be in the playoffs. They would be in the playoffs. Has the Lakers found a way to get it together?
For right now, but I don't think they're gonna keep it up. I think being the West being so good is gonna catch up with them. But they're playing some good basketball right now. But if they can stay healthy, they have an opportunity, man. If they can stay healthy, they have an opportunity. So I'm not gonna count out the Lakers now. They're playing some good basketball right now. Even when LeBron James is out, LeBron James come back in. They beat San Antonio, who's not very good. But if they can stay healthy, I believe they can somehow put it together.
And the Sixers, are you surprised that the Sixers are still winning without their stars?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised they're still winning. But I mean, you went twice against Orlando, who's not a very good team. You did beat the Milwaukee Bucks, though. You did beat the Milwaukee Bucks. That's solid. That's a great win. But and some other in the Brooklyn Nets, that's some other. But you also, you know what? You also need to see what you got on your team too as well. Maybe Tobias Harris is playing a little bit better without those two guys in the lineup. You get a chance to see Paul Reed. You get a chance to see how good Paul Reed is. Getting them some minutes. Montrezl Harrell, like I said, needs more minutes. I think he can be a good backup behind Joel Embiid. And like I say, this team is playing really well. You got to give them some credit how they playing. And Shake Milton, now you seeing we got a chance to see what he's got without Maxey. So now you got a chance to see what he's got. So again, they're playing some great basketball, man. You got to give them the credit.
So they do go up against the Hawks tonight, and it was questionable that Embiid would be back, but he's going to be out. So it looks like it's going to be PJ Tucker. We ain't scoring no baskets in like 7 games, no points. We paying him $33 million.
PJ Tucker ain't scored what? How many games?
We paying PJ Tucker $33 million, and he ain't scoring like 7 games. He's been scoring.
Come on, no. He went 7 games without scoring a single basket.
Yep.
Oh, no. Oh my God.
So I just don't understand. I know he's great on the defensive side of the ball. But damn, give me 2 or 3 points or something. But Kyle Shanahan did say that Elijah Mitchell has avoided the long-term knee injury. He's going to miss 6 to 8 weeks. So Christian McCaffrey will manage the load while Elijah Mitchell is out. So that's he can't stay healthy either.
Yeah, he can't stay healthy.
He can't stay his butt on the field. Save his life. All right, so I got a list of names here.
Okay.
And they have not yet been to the All-Star before. So you tell me if they are All-Star or not.
Okay.
SGA, will he get his first bid to the All-Star game?
Yes.
How about Tyrese Halliburton?
Yes.
De'Aaron Fox?
No.
I can't believe he's never been to the All-Star game.
I think the West guards too deep. I think Shea gets in.
Pretty much. He's the water boy. Laurie Marketing.
No.
Desmond Bain.
No.
Tyrese Maxey.
Yes, I think it's a chance he get in.
Anthony Edwards.
No, I don't think he get in.
Really? You don't think Anthony Edwards get in?
The guards in the West is too deep in the West. You got Devin Booker, you got Klay Thompson, who's in the West is gonna have some votes. Paul George. No, Paul George is out for extended time. I still don't think he get in. I think the guard position, especially the forward shooting guard position, that LeBron James, he's getting in. He's getting in for sure. That's not even a question. There's too many, too deep for him.
Jalen Brunson.
Yes.
Pablo Banchero.
It's an opportunity, slight opportunity to get in. The East is not as deep as the West.
And Anthony Simons.
No, he's not getting in.
Dang, not even as a reserve.
Steph Curry at the point guard. You got Steph Curry at the point guard. Shai Gilgeous-Allen.
Donte, your mic went out.
Steph Curry, Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, SGA. If they want to throw De'Aaron Fox in now, that's 5. Who else has? I needed another. It's some more good guards in the Western Conference.
Yeah, John Morant.
John Morant. Yep, you're not gonna put him in over John Morant. West is just too deep right now. You can make an argument if Dame Lillard get on this, get on a little streak. He can be in now. He can be in the All-Star team. So I believe the guards for the West the West is loaded all over. The East is the best shot to get in.
All right. So baseball news: Jose Abreu, a 3-year deal with the Astros. Donte, talk about it. He was the big slugger with the White Sox. Joined the major leagues in 2014. He's had 863 RBIs since his first season in the majors. He's been hitting pretty good, and he's going to join Jordan Alvarez, Altuve, Kyle Tucker, Alex Bergman, and Jeremy Pena in the lineup. What does Abreu bring to the team, Donte?
Damien, how you like that, Damien? Yeah, Damien. He wants to come to a winner, not be with a losing organization like the damn White Sox. How you like that? Good question, kid. Yeah, David. How you like that? Okay, so let me go ahead. All right, so what he brings to the Houston Astros, he's bringing consistent hitting. He brings consistent RBI guy. Like I said in a video on the Sports Empire Network. Shout out to you for posting it for me. I don't know what the hell is going on today. He's a 292 career hitter. That's pretty good. To hit over 290 in your career and still able to hit 300 this year has been solid. He's a consistent RBI guy, doesn't strike out a lot. He does hit into a ton of double plays, but you're getting the production. You're getting a better bat, and you get a better RBI man at the first baseman position. I respect Yuli Gurriel. He's very, very good, but Jose Abreu's an upgrade. He's a really good upgrade over Yuli Gurriel. I mean, he's been an MVP. He's an all-star first baseman. He's also a very good defensive first baseman. So we got, and we're not done yet. We're not done yet, Key. So we only getting stronger. We are only getting stronger, baby. The Astros are only getting stronger. So it's a great pickup by the Houston Astros, knowing we coming in to this offseason, needing a first baseman. That was one of the things we were going for. We missed out on Anthony Rizzo, but we got a 290 lifetime hitter, and we got a guy that can hit over 300 and add a lot of power and drive in run. So I like that. That's an excellent move, and the Astros are not done making moves yet.
All right, so Aaron Judge has nailed it down to 3 teams. The staying in the Yankees. Is he going to LA or is he going to go home to San Fran? Where do you think, realistically, that Aaron Judge could go?
I think the Yankees are going to find a way to keep him. I think they're going to find a way to keep him. So I think he's going to stay in New York. But New York, this is also a situation that Aaron Judge will look at. Do New York give him a best chance to win a World Series? Or do he takes the money and go to San Francisco? You know, where I think where it's speculation where he likes it in San Francisco. Steph Curry was recruiting him over there. His main 2 options to win a World Series will be the Yankees and the Dodgers. So it'll be interesting to see what he does and what's his mindset. Do I want to get paid like I'm the best player in baseball, or do I want to win a World Series? What team give me a best shot to win? I think that's going to be in his consideration.
I mean, I think it'd be best for him to stay in New York, but you know what New York is lacking was the pitching. So we'll definitely see what New York brings. If they can't, the other New York team definitely will pay him some money. If he wants to stay in New York, I'm sure the Mets will offer him some money. But going into next season with the MLB, you know the rule changes is coming. You got the shift rule, which is going to be the new rule. And give me a second. Where is it? So you got the shift, the pitch count, the bigger bases, and something to deal with the pickoffs. Is that going to be an issue going into next year?
So the shift is out, right?
Yeah.
Thank God. Yes. More hits up the middle. That means more hits up the middle. Thank God. Thank God. Thank goodness gracious. More hits up the middle and more hits right there where they were shifting that a player to the left and right field, left to right field pretty much. So that will be more hits for opposing teams. I like the rule. I have no problem with it. And I like taking off the shift. I like taking off that. Because in big game situations, the way the shift is played, you got someone up the middle. So you can hit it to the left side of the field where you don't have a man at. So you get the play. It's basically like how they used to play regular defense. And they'll make it easier to ground into a double play too for your team to get a double play too. I like that. No problem.
Are they taking the ghost rule out too?
I have no idea, but I want them to take it out. I do want them to take the ghost rule out.
Like I get it. You don't want it to go into like 99 innings.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like you got to get them you're not giving them a fair advantage.
Yeah. I believe they need to take the ghost rule out. Because it can really cost some teams. That's trying to make the playoff a playoff. Having a ghost rule in the regular season, that can really take a toll on teams right there. So yeah, you're gonna start seeing guys, if that still ends, complaining about that as well. So yeah, I would take the ghost rule out.
And you got the pitch count. I think the pitcher's only going to be allowed to get 14 seconds. I think the pitcher, something like that.
Okay, to throw a pitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that was really the baseball news we got. But let's go ahead and get to this NCAA. It's college championship week now. But Donte, who do you think the top 4 is going to be?
Top 4. Okay, so I got Georgia. Michigan, TCU, USC.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's going to be the top 4. Ohio State definitely slid down because of that loss to Michigan. So did Tennessee. They still slid down. They still in the top 10. But we won't know what the committee is going to do. I know they are pulling. I know they are having gray hair, turning gray right now. But breaking news, we did get that Auburn signed Hugh Freeze with the for Auburn. So Slade was happy with that. I did hear about that. But is it time for Ryan Day to get out of Ohio State?
Yeah, I think it's time for Ohio State to let him go and give him the pink slip. Ain't nowhere in the world with this type of talent you can't win a ball game. You can not win a national championship and get this team to a college football playoff. So yes, I believe his time needs to be up. This is 2 years in a row you lost to Michigan, and you got embarrassed at home on Saturday. So yes.
And stay tuned tomorrow where they do the committee decides tomorrow. Could the committee put Alabama ahead of Ohio? Do you see that happening? Ohio State?
No. I don't see Alabama trying to get over Ohio State. But I know one thing what will happen. I know one thing that do. Everything, this whole thing is gonna revolve around TCU in a Big 12 title. If TCU lose, boy, can you imagine what's gonna go down? Who they will probably put in the top 4. You got Ohio State who can get back in. You got Ohio State you can get back in. You got several debates if TCU lose who they're gonna put back in. You may see your first 2 loss team back in there. So it'll be interesting to see. TCU, all they need to do is win the Big 12 title. If they win the Big 12 title, they're going to be in and everything stays normal. Now, we know that USC will have a tough Pac-12 title game. We know that, but we'll see what's going to happen. But everything's going to be on TCU on Saturday. Everything's going to be on TCU.
That is going to be good. Colorado did offer Deion Sanders a job. But I don't think he goes anywhere. I think I think he's going to stay with Jackson State. McNamara, Michigan's QB, goes into the transfer pool. Good or bad?
That's good. That's good for him because, like I say again, what you call is the quarterback, JJ McCarthy. JJ McCarthy played well. You can't ignore that. And he went to the transfer portal after seeing that, and he just realized, man, I'm not gonna get my shot. Cade McNamara. This is Cade McNamara's job. This is JJ McCarthy's job right here. And it's probably good for him to go to a team that he can start on.
And top prospect Olu Fashanu will return to Penn State for the offensive tackle, who I did see this past Saturday up in Happy Valley. That was too much damn walking for me. That's all I'm gonna say. So he comes back. He's a redshirt sophomore who's in his first season as a starter. 6'6", 310. Played in high school in DC, so he will return for the Nittany Lions. Matt Rule, his deal is worth $74 million over 8 years with Nebraska.
Golly, he gonna be there for 8 years? Damn.
Well, look, you never know. He might turn Nebraska around.
Yep.
New Mexico State is seeking a waiver to to play in a bowl game. They're 5-6. But yeah, we'll see if they get in. And then again, Auburn hires Hugh Freeze for their next coach. I think that is the best fit for them. I see he has an impressive resume as well.
Yep.
So he'll definitely turn that team around. So last week, did you have any of your upsets come through?
For the college?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's see. I know Jacksonville in the NFL. I gotta look at it again. I look at it again. Oh, my college upset. Oh, yeah. Oregon State. I picked Oregon State over Oregon. That was my upset pick of the week. Yeah. I'm my upset pick of the week. Yes.
They sure. Damn, 54-7. Oh, hold on. Am I in the?
And guess what? Oregon Was up 31-10.
What? Wow.
Yup, and they lost.
UFC beats Notre Dame. Tennessee beat the bricks off of Vanderbilt, which we knew because Vanderbilt stinks. 56-0.
Ain't that Doug nephew? Don't he play for Vanderbilt? Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Washington beats Washington State 51-33. Texas A&M beats LSU. Utah beats Colorado 63-21.
Mm-hmm.
TCU beat the bricks off Iowa State.
Which we knew that. I knew that was coming.
What happened with DJ and Clemson? They lose 31-30. He threw 9. He was 9 of 29. I think he was 9 for 29 and only 99 yards.
I try to tell ECG that man ain't that good. I'm not sold on DJ. I'm not sold on him. He's not a good quarterback. They may have to consider for next year Cade Klubnik, a freshman, a sophomore, going to a sophomore out of Austin Westlake High School. They may have to consider him, and I believe DJ should be in a competition for his job for next year.
9 of 29, 99 yards. You threw 29 times and only connected 9 times. But Will Shipley was getting it. 15 carries for 130 yards.
How is the game even close if your quarterback that bad? How is the game even that close? That's crazy.
So Shipley had a touchdown. DJ ran one in. And Williams had a touchdown. That was really it. But y'all made Spencer Rattler look like Tom Brady out there in college. 25 of 39, 362 touchdowns, 2 picks. His receiver Wells had 9 receptions, 131 yards, and 2 touchdowns. 1 point. And y'all crazy. Stunk it up like that, but only lost by 1.
Only lost by 1. The quarterback did that bad. Didn't even show up to play.
State in North Carolina, NC State wins that game. Texas beat Baylor. Tulane beats Cincinnati. Florida State beats Florida. Georgia, of course, takes care of Georgia Tech. Now, this week's games is the championship games. Friday, we got UFC in Utah for the Pac-12 championship. Who you picking?
You know what? I'm going for the upset. I'm going for Utah.
Uh-oh.
To win. I'm going for Utah to not. I want to see some crap get stirred up. That's what I want to see. I'm going for Utah to win. I'm going for the upset.
Kansas State versus TCU in the Big 12 championship game.
I'm going for another upset. I'm being honest. I'm going for another upset.
You think Kansas State?
Yeah, I got Kansas State. I think they can win.
SEC championship game, Georgia and LSU.
I got Georgia. Georgia win.
We got the ACC, UCF versus Tulane.
Tulane is a really good football team.
Big 10, we got Purdue and Michigan.
Michigan.
And we got the ACC champion. Tulane and UCF was the American athletic championship. We got the ACC. We got Clemson and North Carolina.
I don't know who I want to pick in this game. They both not that good. I don't know who I want to pick. Shit, give me North Carolina. Drake May. Yeah, he better than DJ right now. He better than DJ. Yo, just give me
and then we got December 10th, always classic every year, Army versus Navy. That's always fun. Then we got our first bowl game that's announced. Well, actually it's a couple. Hold on. So on December 16th, we got Miami of Ohio and UAB in the Hometown Landers Bahama Bowl. These bowl names is
what? What is it called?
Hometown Landers Bahama Bowl.
These bowl names be crazy.
And then on Christmas Eve, you got MTSU versus San Diego State in the Easy Post Hawaii Bowl.
That's crazy.
So those are the only 2 bowls that's been accepted right now, but you got the Dublin Trade and Cure Bowl, you got Wasabi Fenway, New Mexico. All these names for the bowls is crazy. Fiasco, Myrtle Beach. But bowl games are always fun because you never know who the surprise teams. You be like, well, where was this at in the regular season? But we got another 72 in the books. So like we're gonna be starting here off and ending early. Anything you got to say, or what we didn't mention, or any honorable mentions, or who you need to call out? You need to put anybody on the grill this week?
No, I haven't need to pull anybody on the grill this weekend, but I do like to call out the Houston Rockets won. Finally, by the time I get to see them win 2 straight. But give credit to Jabari Smith has been playing well. Jalen Green has been averaging 21 points per game this year. And shout out to the Sixers, man. They're doing a great job without Harden and Joel Embiid. And shout out to the Astros for finding what happened.
Embiid's back.
Oh my man. Joel Embiid is back.
JoJo will start against the Hawks after missing 4 games with a left foot sprain. So Joel Embiid is back in the lineup.
So Joel Embiid missed the last 4 games and they've been playing better. So he gets back in the lineup. They may finally lose tonight. That'll be something serious.
We'll see. We'll definitely see. But I still think that Shake Milton and those guys are still going to be shooting because House had 25 points last night.
What?
Yeah.
He was that good?
He had, yep, he had 25. Everybody on the team scored except for the rookie that was at the end and PJ Tucker.
Oh, yeah, and I got one more person I need to call out. I need one more person. Robert and Philly halftime, I'm calling you guys out because ever since y'all did the Flyers game, they have not won a game since. Ever since y'all did the Flyers game. So I got to call y'all out because ever since y'all did the Flyers game, when they had a winning record and everybody was thinking, oh, no, he goes the Flyers. But we never thought they were going to keep that up anyway. We didn't think they were going to keep that up anyway. Ever since they did the game, they have not won another ball game. So, yeah, I got to put them on the grill. But y'all my feet right there.
But there you have it, guys. Another 7,200 seconds is in the book. Make sure y'all follow us on Spotify and Anchor for the audio versions. Definitely need y'all to follow us over there. Leave us a review. Let us know what we're doing, what you want to hear, what you want to see. Who do y'all want to see on the That's Not How You Treat People segment? Let us know. We'll definitely put it in consideration. Any questions y'all want to answer, definitely hit me and Coach up on Twitter. We'll take them all. Twitter, leave a comment under YouTube. It don't matter. We'll see it. Just let us know what you want to see. Who you want us to put up for the segment. But yeah, as always, it's always a fun one. I know we almost at 40. We almost at 40 episodes, Coach.
Yes, sir.
40 episodes. We'll get to 100 sometime next year. But we'll get to 50. I'll say sometime February-ish. We'll probably be at 50. We'll be halfway there. But again, Spotify, if you want to follow us for the audio version, make sure you subscribe to the channels. Links are in the description. Also, we're on the Sports Empire Network. And your Fox D, go to Tiki Live and hit the Sports Empire Network channel. We are there live right now, and we're going to be on Roku TV and everything else coming soon. Make sure you follow that. Again, if you want to save $20 on your first purchase, it can be your first college game. You might want to go to one of the bowl games. You might want to see some NBA, big hockey fan, upcoming NFL games, or it might be your famous rapper or whoever you want to see. Hit SeatGeek, save $20. This promo code is SEN. Save $20 on your first purchase. Again, the merch link is in the description. 15% off, free shipping going on right now until the 4th. So make sure you cop that. Coach Donte has his 7,200 seconds hoodie and a Key in the Building shirt, which I have one as well. I need to get a hoodie. But there you go. So we're going to get on out of here. Make sure you tune on in. Everybody enjoy the rest of your evening. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do, but if you're going to do it, make sure you do it safely. We're going to go get out of here. Peace, y'all.
Peace, y'all.
I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo,
yeah.
no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep